much are we losing making pennies and nickels in the U.S.? Stay tuned, we're going to talk about it. All right, everybody. Nickels have come to light in the last few weeks because of one thing. Russia is a major supplier of the metal nickel, which is used to make nickels. And there's been all kinds of news about it. For example, nickel prices doubled to record $100,000 a ton. Trading suspended in London. One of the traders, LME, halts nickel trading after unprecedented 250% spike. So anyway, nickels and pennies, the cost of to make them have gone, or nickels especially because of the nickel issue, that's why all this came up. But nickels and pennies have been losing money. It has been cost more to make them since 2005. So this is, it's not that it's just going to cost even more. And I'm going to show you a graph right now showing you the cost of what it's. I was amazed, so I thought I'd pass this along to you because it just amazes me. I did not know how much it costs. Let me put the graph up here on the screen right here. All right, checking this out right here. Since the year 2006, it has cost more. 2005, you could actually make a Lincoln cent for 0.009, just under a penny. But just the next year, it cost 1.2 cents to make 1 penny. And as you can see, looking at the penny line, depending on what's spiking up, you know, sometimes copper prices spike up, zinc prices might spike up. And as you can see, it's gone from a loss in 2006 of 0.012 to this year, look all the way to the end, 2021, it costs 2.1 cents to make 1 penny. So it costs over double, 100% more to make a penny than it's worth. It's unbelievable how much we're spending. All right, let's look at the nickel, the top line up there. In 2005, it cost 0.0484 to make a nickel, which it made a little tiny bit. It's still not making money, but anyway. Next year, when the 0.0597, it costs more to make a nickel than a nickel's worth. As you can see, depending on the spikes in nickel in it, and it's gone up to this year, this past 2021, it costs 0.085 to make a nickel, which means it costs almost 9 cents to make a 5-cent coin. We're losing money. In fact, we have lost, I think I got something right here. Oh, in 2021, we lost $381 million making pennies and nickels. Now you see why the government wants to stop making them, right? Well, something else comes up. Why don't we just go to the bank and get all the nickels and pennies, melt them down, and make us some serious money? If you want to go to jail, that would probably be a good idea. They do have a law. In fact, in 2007, because they were losing money on them in 2007, and people were probably grabbing them and melting them down, they came out with a law to protect the coinage of the United States. The United States Mint is adopting a final rule that prohibits the exportation, melting, and treatment of 5-cent and 1-cent coins. This rule just applies to nickel and pennies. This rule is issued pursuant to 31 USC, there's a code there, which authorizes the Secretary of Treasury to prohibit or limit the exportation, melting, or treatment of United States coins. Anyway, they just want to make sure they have enough coins to use, right? And it says, if you're caught with underground coins for scrap business, you could face $10,000 in fines and up to 5 years in prison. Now, how about the rest of the coins? They did have a rule before that. This is 18 U.S. Code 331. Mutilation and falsification of coins. Whoever fraudulently alters, defaces, mutilates, impairs, diminishes, falsifies, scales, or lightens any coin at the Mint of the United States, or any foreign coins which are by law made current or in our actual use or circulation as money within the United States, or whoever fraudulently possesses, passes, utters, publishes, or sells, or attempts to pass, sell, bring in the United States, any such coin known to be altered, defaced, mutilated, impaired, diminished, falsified, and lightened shall be fined under this title or imprisoned not more than 5 years or both. Now, there's a lot of talk. I started looking at this out here. and I find a lot of people talking about altering U.S. coins out there. And people say you can alter them as long as you're not fraudulently doing something. If you're trying to make $1 into a $5 or something like that, that is 100% legal. But I don't know if y'all have seen it before. You buy a dollar bill at Christmas time, it's got Santa Claus on it. And what it is just like a peel off, but Santa Claus is in it. But it's a real dollar. But they put a little peel off, and you can just peel it right off, so you're not really mutilating it. And people make those for money. Fire departments, all kinds of stuff make them. I've seen that. You see people cut the middle out of some coins that when you see it, you're not doing anything fraudulently. Some people say it's okay to do that. Probably the government probably never has taken anybody to court because they're not losing any money on that. But I don't think I'd want to do it. But this one person online saying, best I can find is that it is not illegal to melt U.S. coins or turn them into rings. You know, because a lot of people do make rings and all out of the coins. If you have any input, feel free to let me know. But he's saying as long as you're not doing anything, the key here is fraudulent. That's what this one person, and there's a lot of talk on that same subject out there, which I thought that was pretty interesting because you do see people making rings out of coins, and they're saying it's fine as long as you're not fraudulently doing something to try to make that, like I say, change $1 to a $5, $20. If you're doing that, that's all fraudulent. Making a ring out of a coin is not fraudulent. So anyway, I'm going to leave that up to you because I'm not going to make any determination on that. I don't plan on doing any kind of mutilation to any coin right now that I know of. But anyway, sounds like a lot of people agree that as long as you're not fraudulent doing it, it's okay. But anyway, the thing of this thing was how much we're losing on making coins. Unbelievable, $381 million just in 2021 making pennies and nickels. Amazing. Anyway, I thought I'd pass that along. I hope y'all enjoyed a little bit of education there on pennies and nickels. Don't forget to click like, comment below, share, subscribe to the Gigmaster. You never know what we'll be doing next. Stay tuned. All right, at the end of this video, I want to touch base of what the coins are made of through the years. We'll start with the penny right here. It's showing like 1793 to 1857 and 100% copper. So all those large cents and all you're finding, they're 100% copper. 1857 to 1864, 88% copper, 12% nickel. 1864 to 1942, all pennies in that range were bronze, 95% copper, 5% tin, and zinc. Pretty cool. 1943, zinc-coated steel. That was during the wartime when he ran out of copper. 44 to 46, brass, 95% copper, 5% zinc. 46 to 62, bronze, 95% copper, 5% tin, and zinc. After that, 1962 to 1982, brass, 95% copper, 5% zinc. So up to 1982, you had mostly copper in those pennies, up to 95% there. But starting with 1982, the core is 99.2% zinc and only 0.8% copper. The plating is 100% copper. All right, let's move on to the nickel. All right, now we're going to talk about the composition of nickels over the years. 1792 to 1805, as you can see, 100% silver, pure silver right there. 1829 and 1837, the cap bust half dime is 89% silver, 11% copper. Then we jump back to pure silver, 1837 to 1873, the Seed of Liberty. I just found one of them the other day, 1856, pure silver. And then from 1866 to 1938, it looks like they were all made 75% copper and 25% nickel. And you know, if any of y'all found any of those, they do not last as good as the pure silver ones do anyway. That was the Washington nickel, the Shield nickel, and the Buffalo nickel. Now, the War nickel in 1942 to 45, they actually had some silver in them. As you can see, I think it's 56% copper, 35% silver, 9% manganese. All right, and now the Jefferson nickel was 75% copper and 25% nickel.